Hello friends, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jillian and I run my own small crochet business. Welcome to week 2 of market prepping for my next market that's coming up this Saturday, July 20th. So super excited for that, and if you guys didn't check out the first part, I will put that up above for you guys to go check out. So as for this week, we have a couple of goals, of course. So the first one is to just crochet as much as I can get done and add that into market inventory, of course. And then I also need to go over there and reorganize all of my market stuff. I feel like I definitely have some stuff that just doesn't need to be in there, such as like fall market decor and just random stuff. And then I also need to go through all of my inventory and tag all of the products that need to be tagged. And this should be fun because I did order some new tags, some price tags, and I hope they turned out good. But those should be arriving today, so I'll share whenever it arrives. And then lastly, I really want to get a mock setup done, probably Thursday night at the end of the night, and just set it up, see how I'm gonna have it this market, because I think I might end up buying another table specifically for like a checkout area for myself, and then have my 2 other tables set up as well. But again, that's why I'm gonna do a mock setup so I can figure all of that stuff out for the market. But yeah, those are the 4 goals for this week, and I'm currently working on a green axolotl. And then for today, the goal is to get that green axolotl done, as well as a purple one, and then maybe some baby octos after that. I'm not really sure, but as long as I get those 2 axolotls done today, I'll be pretty happy. So I'm going to just finish up this guy, watch some YouTube, drink my coffee, and I'll update you guys when it's done. Alright, so I just got my package, and I believe all of this stuff is for the market, so let's open it up. Okay. So these, I believe, are canopy tent weights. I had to order some more because this event is requiring 40 pounds per corner on your canopy tent. So I only have 30-pound weights, like total. I think they're like 7.5 pounds each corner. So I bought a pack of 4 like sandbag type things to put sand or rocks in. Way cheaper than getting the actual weights, because that would be like over $100. And then I decided to purchase this pack of bungee cords because I honestly don't have a great way for me to hang up my like banner. So I'm gonna see if these bungee cords will work, or I was really looking at these little, I forget what they're called, but they just wrap around and they look more clean than a bungee cord, if that makes sense. And then I bought a pack of keychain clasps for making keychains, all gold, because personally I'm a gold girl, so I would prefer mine to have gold hardware, and these have like the actual hook clasps. The other ones I have are just the like circle ring, so I thought these would be a lot better. And then this is a lot lighter than I thought this would be. Okay. Alright, I'll give it a chance. So for my summer market, I think it's gonna be super hot, like mid 80s. So I decided to buy this portable fan, and this I definitely thought was going to be a lot heavier. I don't know why, but definitely gonna see if it works good. What is this? Oh, okay. And then I got, I think this is just a 2-pack of those like clear, huge moving bags that a lot of people put plushies in, excuse me. So I figured I would grab a couple of these for myself for when I make a ton more inventory. And then this is another one of those 3-tiered display stands, if you know what I'm talking about. I already have one of these, so I just got the same brand and everything, just another one of those. And then last, I think this is the most exciting thing. They're so pretty too. Okay, I bought little boxes to make mystery boxes. So I don't know if I'm going to be, you know, introducing them this market. I think it would be super, super fun if I did. And I really want to try and do it. At least a couple of them just to test them out, you know? But I bought this, like, they're all like holographic, glittery type. I thought that would be fun personally if they were more like, I don't know, jazzed up and sparkly. So love that. And I'm planning on using my Munbin label printer to, you know, put my logo and mystery like label on it. So that's super fun. But that's everything that I got from Amazon. Basically stuff I needed, like the sandbags, bungee cords, and some more little plushy bags. But yeah, that's all. And I still need to get my like business cards. I ordered business cards and price tags, so I still need to get those, and then I'll show you guys those a little bit later. And maybe we'll start to tag some things. I don't know yet. But I think as of right now, I'm gonna put all this away for now and continue to work on the green axolotl because I haven't finished that yet. So I'll check back in later. Hello friends, so it is actually now Thursday the 18th, and I figured I would catch you guys up on what I've been doing. Yesterday I honestly did not feel the greatest, so didn't really work on anything, just kind of relaxed and rested. But on Tuesday, I think the last thing I said was I was going to be working on finishing up the green axolotl. So you guys, if you caught the live where I finished this one, it is so stinking cute. I don't know what about the green. This one just turned out so cute. I don't know. Adorable. So we have a finished green one, and then I got around to doing a purple one. So we have pink, blue, green, and purple for our axolotl options. And then yesterday I actually did do a little bit of crocheting. So I finished 2 of these black and white speckle chicken bodies. And then I had previously in my little basket here, I had 2 chicken bodies already made up. So I'm planning on doing 2 of these black and white ones as baby safe chickens because I already have 2 of the orange ones ready to go. And then we'll just finish these completely as well. But for right now, I would like to hopefully crank out 4 more black and white chicken bodies out of this. And then after that, do like assembly style stuffing, putting the eyes on, doing all of the finishing touches, all of that stuff, so that we have, I think that'll be like 8 chickens overall. So that puts me at a more comfortable spot with chickens because the black and white ones seem to go pretty well. And I only had, I want to say like 2, if not 1, left over from my last market, so definitely need to restock on those. So yeah, it is 10:20 currently in the morning. I'm about to go run up and get me some coffee, come back down, and I'm going to crank out some maple chickens. So I'll update you guys whenever I'm finished with that. Friends, so it is Friday night, the night before the market, and of course I'm scrambling to do everything last minute. But I just wanted to update you guys because I'm currently pricing all of my products, so I wanted to show you guys that. So here's the front side, here's the back, a little spot to write the price, and then a QR code to my social media, website, all of that stuff. And then I believe the last thing you guys saw or heard that I was working on are chickens. So I ended up completing 7 of the black and white speckled chickens. So I believe there's 5 regular eye ones, and then I did 2 with embroidered eyes for being baby safe. So I feel a lot better about that. And now I'm just going through pricing all of my stuff and then kind of making sure they look good with a lint roller. So I'm going to price all of these and then get everything packed up. Right, friends, we're all set up at the market. It's about 10:20. We made our first sale of a leggy frog. I'm gonna turn you guys around. Here's my setup, my sister and her bracelets, our axolotls, my new little checkout stand. All right, you guys, 2-hour update. It's now noon. I've made 4 total sales. And I would attribute that to us being way out in the boondocks. There's only 4 of us and we're not even all together. We're just spread out, so love that. Let's see how the rest of the day goes. Hello friends, welcome to the breakdown portion of this market video. So as you could see, the market was interesting to say the least. So I got there and unloaded per usual, normal stuff. I actually pulled up pretty much exactly where my booth was, so that was awesome. I just had to whip around, whatever. So I'm unpacking, and the town like map thing that they made for this event, all of us, where I was, my section, there were supposed to be 2 rows on this road, and that was like the last part of the event. It was the last, like the end of it. End of the event, right? So I get there, set up, it's getting suspiciously later, and I don't see anybody else. And there's supposed to be like 20 or more people, vendors, in my row. And guess how many there were? Me and this lovely woman named Judy. That's it, out of our row. And then there was a row in front of us that was also about, I don't know, maybe a little bit shorter, like 10, 15. 2 showed up. And those 2 were actually all the way at the end. So they were at least like, I don't know, somewhat closer. But Judy and I were chatting it up the whole time. So shout out Judy. She was my vendor friend today. And she was so sweet, so kind. And she gave me this super cute cozy. And you can use these on your like Stanley cups or whatever. They're so adorable. Go check her Etsy out. It is Cozies by Judy. And her Facebook page. She's almost to the point where she can go live, which she would love to do. So go check her out if you would. That would be amazing. I'll leave her down below. But we were just chatting it up and talking about like, oh, is no one else coming? And yeah, sure enough, it was just us 2 in that row. So 4 of us in this whole section total. And about 10 minutes to when the event started, we had asked a worker if we could move up the length so that we would be closer to the street with the whole rest of the event, because we were across the street through barricades, like tiny ones, and people were just expected to go over here. No, that's not how it ended up working out. So then he told us no. He called the organizer of the event and she said absolutely not. So that was awesome. We simply couldn't move the length to be closer to the rest of the whole event. We felt like an afterthought, like just randomly posted up in the middle of the street. It was so weird. And honestly, it was not great. Like, it wasn't great. People didn't know to come all the way down there because it's just 4. And they're not even all together. It's just 4 randomly spread out. And then there's also these no parking signs. Like, we looked like we didn't belong. And then people would go out and into the main event and stuff, and there's like blocks and blocks of vendors. And there's gaps where vendors didn't show up because so many vendors didn't show up because it's a free event. And we weren't prepared for how many people weren't going to be showing up. So there were just gaps everywhere between vendors, and then all four of us got stuck on the outskirts, in the boonies, in the boondocks. Like, we were thanking people for walking all the way down there if they did, and pretty much every single customer I had was questioning why we were down here. Everyone was like, whoa, what'd you guys do? Why are you way out here? Like, what are we thinking? I'm like baffled, like truly, because all of us could have been in the whole center of the event due to those gaps, and she just didn't want to figure it out. I think it was just too much, apparently. And then they under-delivered also on a kid's bounce house that they were saying they were gonna have. So then people were like, oh, whatever, and then like leaving. So I don't know. All in all, good, not great. And again, I'm just glad I had Judy next to me because we were experiencing that together, and I was truly like, I will never get over this market experience. So that's where I'm at. And I made a Facebook post about it and tagged them in it, so we'll see if she gets feisty and rude to me. But at this point, I'm super sick of people in my area in general just being rude and nasty as event organizers. Like, what are you doing? You're dealing with so many people, and if you're too stressed out and you're like, you can't keep up with it, you're not the person for that event. You shouldn't be planning events. Sorry. Like, it takes a certain type of person, and you have to be organized. And this event was very much not. And no one even came around. Not even the event organizer came all the way out there. Didn't say a word. So, that was my experience, and very much realistic for where I live. And congrats to people that can make like thousands of dollars in one day, but it's really just not realistic for me personally in my area. It's just not possible. The most I've ever made at a market is maybe $250. So not that I'm complaining, because I am complaining, but it was a free event, so I'm like, it is what it is at the end of the day. But I can still be annoyed because we looked absolutely ridiculous, just way out in the boonies. Come on now. Like, no one knew to walk down there. Like, please get so for real. And I really wanted her to come do her rounds and make her way around there and see all of us, not even together. There were two, and then us two way back here. Like, that looks good to you, ma'am? I don't know. I don't run events, so maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it was just truly an awful experience. And yes, I did make money, and yes, it was a free event, but it was the longest event I've ever done. And compared to how many products I sold and how many hours I was there, not really worth it. So let's get into the actual money part of it now that I'm done ranting about that, because I just knew I had to share that with all of you. So we are very 100% realistic over here with markets. That's all I know. So let's get into everything that I did sell. So the first thing I sold was a leggy froggy, and that I made in the Bernat frosting, I believe. Honestly, leggy froggies are hit or miss for me, but recently they've been a hit, so I don't know. And then I sold a teal baby octo, an orange one, and then I sold my Grogu / baby Yoda. And then I sold my coral small squid, a green baby octo, one of my little bobble bees, and then my sister sold a bracelet. And then, oh my gosh, y'all, I'm so excited. Someone bought my fall, like pumpkin spice-ish themed cow. And that is so exciting because I've had that since my first show. So, we love that for the cow, honestly. So, next up, we had a tofu turtle, the only one I brought. And then I only sold one chicken this market. And then I sold my baby safe turtle, a pink octo, blue octo, orange octo, and then last sale of the day was a blue axolotl. So, all in all, that is 14 sales between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. So, there's that. Our total was $176 for the day, and that was $157 cash and $19 on card. And I do include Venmo, a part of my cash. That's just how it works for me. But yeah, all in all, as I said, good, not great. Don't know if I would do it again next year. I think I mentioned my Facebook post where I just said, like, I feel like we were an afterthought to this event and everything. So hopefully they take my suggestions and take that into account, because I don't know how there's people out here that are doing craft fairs and stuff full time. Like, truly props to you if you're like making a living out here doing that full time, because it's extremely difficult where I am. And I feel like all of these people that are like making thousands of dollars are definitely in more populated cities, if not very popular cities. So yeah, that was my summer market experience. I don't know if I'm going to be looking for a fall one or not. I really am becoming more picky as the markets go on and as they just somehow get worse. So I don't know, I gotta figure that out. I wish there was an actual good event organizer in my area, so that would be awesome, but maybe I'll figure it out. We never know. Anyways, so thank you guys so much if you stayed until this point and listened to all of the drama, all of my ranting. Thank you. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys are subscribed, like the video, comment below your thoughts, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!